Hello guys, this is me Hari. In this video, you'll be seeing the fifth program of our web lab. So it's an XML program. Here we'll be writing code in such a way that it has to display use USN name, name of the college, branch, year of joining, email ID of three students. So and we have to write even do the CSS. So let's start coding. I'll first open my terminal and then I'll type Sublime. For this video, I'm going to use Sublime, but you guys have to use VI Editor or VIM or gedit. So let me open the editor and I'll create a new file now. I'll set the file name as program prg prg5.xml. That's the extension for XML. So now we have to write the XML tag and define the version, which is 1.0, and then we have to write the encoding type is UFT UTF-8 UTF-8, and then close the tag. Here we have to define the XML styling style sheet, and then XML style sheet, and we'll set the type equals text slash CSS, and then href it should be set to href should be set to student.css. Then close the tag as well. Now we have to use students, and we have to create a tag called a students tag. Inside the students tag, we'll be writing each student information. So I'll define now the student tag. So close again. Yeah. So we need three student samples. We have three student sample data, so we create three tags. So for each one, we'll just fill it very quick. So we need S name, which is student name, and then we have to close it as well. We just have to close it like this. I'm going to write A, B, C, D. I'm going to copy the same. No, I'll just finish one and then edit for the rest. USN, bring the tag, and close the tag again. So USN, I'm going to give one RG 17 CS001. USN is done. Now we have to write the college name, that is just college. Then close it. I'll give RG80, and then the last second is we have to give the branch. Sorry. So branch, close it, and then we have to write the branch, that is CSC. After this, we have to give the year of joining and email ID. Year of joining. Year of joining is 2017, and email. So I'll give abcd at xyz.com. So what I'll do is I'll just copy all these to make this video small. Just gonna paste it here. Just gonna change this stuff. I'm gonna make it the QWERT, and then I'm going to change the USN to PE, and 02 I'll make it PESIT, and then let the CSS be the same. So SE be the same. Just going to make it 15, and this I'm going to change it to xyz.com. And for the last one, I'm going to do the same PQRS, and then this also I'll change it to PE, making this 15 scheme. Then I'll keep this as 3 PESIT, and CSC, and 2015. Here I'll make it PQRS. So we have done this part. Now for this one, we are not going to do inline styling and all. We have defined here href, that is student.css. So let's do the CSS part for this one. So to do that, you guys have to, in the terminal, you have to type vim, then student.css to create a new file. I'll try to do the same here, but I'll open the same file in CSS, like in Sublime. So the file has been created here, if you see, but it's not just saved yet. It's a swarm file. So what I'll do is I'll just save it here. So the file got saved. But now I'll just continue it from this one. So we have student tags, student tag, and then S name, USN, college branch, and year of joining, email. So we have to do styles for these. Just type students and open the curly braces. Inside this, I write the background color. I set it to pink, and then I set the font family as Cambria. Okay, and then I'll set the color to red, and then I set the font size as 20 pixel. So I've done the main CSS right now. I'll do for the individual, that is for just the student name, for the student block. So display, I set it as block, and then margin, I'll set margin bottom, I'll set to be appropriate. Margin bottom I'll set to 30 pixel, and then margin left, I'll set it to 20 pixels. Now I'm going to set the S name. The S name will contain a font size that is 22 pixel. You can just play around with the numbers. It's not like you have to create the same. And now we have to set USN before content USN. So this USN before will be like when the page loads itself, it'll change this content. The content here is uh, it's it's just USN. It's just USN. Okay, so this will be changed to this one. It'll make a content for that, and it'll say USN. So it'll be like USN 1RG 1717 CS001. That will be displayed like this. So this USN semicolon, so USN colon will be generated there. That's what we are going to do with this content. So close this one, and then font weight, because it's like a label, we're going to set it as bold. So similarly for college also, we're going to use the before and set the content as affiliated affiliated college. So we'll close that one, and font weight is set to bold as previous. Branch. We set the before, then content. We're going to set it as branch with capital B, and then set the font size as well. Font weight to of year of joining. It is YOJ. We are going to use the content to make it as year of joining, like full form. Content, so year of joining. Then give space, then close it, then font weight, set to bold. Then finally we have email ID before. Go ahead and make any spelling mistakes. To email, I'll write everything in capital. Email ID space, then font weight is set to bold. Finally, I'm going to set like a group property for college, for USN, and then for branch, and then for year of joining, and then for email. I'm going to set the display as block. So one more thing also could be done. We could just remove all the stuff from each of the players and then set it to block here itself. Like you could have made something like this. Weight as bold like this. We could have done it here if we didn't mention it in these. Like this is implicitly we're explaining. So we could do like that also. But so the CSS part is also done. Let's check the output. Let's start the server. So PHP first you have to check whether PHP is there. So PHP is there in mine. So PHP and make sure you are in the same directory where your files are there. For example, my files are in this one prog folder. So here's my XML file. Only then the CSS will be accessible, and only then the server will start. Only then you can see your the XML file. So PHP capital dash capital S localhost port 3000. So I'm gonna open my browser. Localhost localhost 3000. So if something like this comes, then your server has started. Then give the file name, that is four. Sorry, it's 5.xml. See now, you can see all the information. I guess we haven't specified for branch. I'll check this one quick. Branch. I guess we have made a spelling mistake in. I didn't put a semicolon, that's why. So if I reload, we should get the branch. So make sure you don't make some like typo mistakes like this. So thank you guys for watching. Uh, if you have any doubts, put it in the comment. We'll try to resolve it. So check out the previous videos as well. Thank you.